Now on Local 24 News, meteorologist Trevor Birchett with the Mid-South certified most accurate forecast.
Not a bad night here in Memphis in the Mid-South. We've got no rain out there and things are looking good as we take a lot view outside. I-240 and GETWELL, a few folks down on the south leg of 240 this evening. They're finding temperatures to be fairly warm though. We're still 86 degrees. It's 10 o'clock. We're still feeling like 91 because it's so darn humid out there. So keep that in mind as you're headed out. You're probably going to break a sweat even though the sun has already set. Tonight temperatures do fall down into the mid 70s, 76 for the low in Memphis. A few passing clouds, maybe a sprinkle, but all in all, really not a bad Saturday night here in the Mid-South. Now, tomorrow you might get lucky and get a downpour that could help to cool you down just a little bit, but most of us going to be hot. 91 for the high, feeling closer to 95, 96, but we do have a 40% chance of some afternoon showers and storms. I'll show you what that looks like on hour by hour. This is our radar prediction. Again, right now, not a whole lot going on, a mostly clear sky, but as we go into tomorrow morning, we might see a few more clouds build in here. So maybe a mostly cloudy sky waking up tomorrow morning. And then watch this, by the afternoon, we start to see some of those summertime pop-up storms develop. And that could actually be the first round of storms that comes in from Hurricane Ida. And there's a lot more where that came from. Here's the latest update. A really big hurricane. Take a look at that down in the Gulf of Mexico. And you can see it swirling there, the little eye just beginning to develop, and some very strong storm activity right around the center of the storm. Now, winds have not gone up yet. They're stuck at 105 miles an hour, but the pressure has gone down to 964 millibars. And when the pressure of the storm goes down, the winds go up just a little bit later. There's a little bit of a delay, but I think when you go to sleep tonight, we're going to have a Category 2. And when you wake up tomorrow morning, I would not be shocked at all to see this thing as a high-end Category 3. Possibly even a Category 4. And that's what the official forecast has, waking up tomorrow morning to a Category 4 storm with winds of 130 miles an hour, making landfall just south of Baton Rouge and New Orleans, impacts all the way through southeastern Louisiana and into Mississippi and Alabama even. And then after landfall tomorrow, this thing's going to ride right up the Mississippi River Monday into Tuesday. And that's going to bring impacts to us here in Memphis for the first half of the week. So here's what we're thinking. Again, this is Monday evening through Tuesday afternoon into Tuesday evening. Heavy rain is our best threat. We're going to have a pretty good chance at seeing some heavy rain out there. That could lead to flooding. Maybe some gusty winds. That's in the medium category. And we really can't even rule out some isolated tornadoes, especially down in North Mississippi. So let's break this down. Here's our rain forecast. Here in Memphis, 2 to 4 inches of rain, maybe closer to an inch, a little less in eastern Arkansas. But take a look at that, nearly a foot of rain down in New Orleans. And here's our wind forecast, gust up to 110 in Louisiana. Here in Memphis, Monday night and Tuesday, we're talking gusts to 30 or 40 miles an hour. And again, tornadoes possible Monday night through much of North Mississippi, maybe even into West Tennessee. These tropical tornadoes are usually brief and weak, but it's still something we're going to have to watch very carefully. Again, that would be Monday night into Tuesday. Best threat is going to be for heavy rain, flash flooding, and gusty winds, but still cannot rule out a brief tornado down in North Mississippi. So tomorrow, some scattered showers and storms. Rain and wind develops through the day on Monday, and then pretty rainy Tuesday morning as well, but a little drier by the afternoon. Highs only in the 70s thanks to all that rain, and then drying out for the rest of the week, looking fantastic Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and into the weekend, with those highs staying in the mid to upper 80s. So at least a little bit of relief from the heat. Now, Local 24 News is tracking the latest developments and the impacts this storm will have right here in the Mid-South. You can stay in the know with the latest news on Hurricane Ida while you're on the go by downloading our Local 24 News app. It's free in your app store.